Welcome back to the channel and thank you for being here, it really means a lot. It's that time again where a new sim update beta has been announced and released, and well, we can all be a bit excited but also a bit nervous about the road ahead. In this video I'm going to give you my quick first impressions. I've only managed about an hour so far in the beta, and also to show you some of the things I'm excited about moving forward. We're flying in the Meganex today in the barren, beautiful aircraft by Black Square. So if you want to join the beta and join the fun and possibly frustration, then head to the Xbox Insider app. You can find that in your Microsoft account. Then head to the preview tab. Inside that you'll see Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Click on that and you can join the beta. So what's the exciting part? Well, there's lots of VR fixes, including that for the PSVR 2. You know folks, I've moaned more than most about the lack of resolution and visual fidelity in that particular launch, and I think it's important to really highlight and criticize these areas so they get updated, and I'm glad to say there is a few fixes out there. Now sadly the PS5 and PSVR 2 that I've been testing has now gone back to Gary, but I'd love to know from you guys out there, how does it look and feel? The main improvements focus around quality of the overall image, that is clouds, as well as further improvements to the graphics pipeline, leading to hopefully a better resolution at the center of the field of vision and all that visual goodness, with hopefully better performance and a lower memory cost as well. Now sticking with VR of course, because that's kind of what I'm excited about the most, there is also a fix for the quad view resolution scaling, and so far with my limited testing with the Meganex and Dream Air, I've noticed less jitters, in fact no jitters, when scaling back the foveated region. That is very good news indeed. There's also fixes for the aggressive trees, LOD transitions, which I haven't really noticed personally, but that's now fixed, and improved ray march shadows in the foveated region. That's important because I still feel that the DFR box, a dynamic foveated region box, is quite noticeable, and that is due to a shift in the shadows that can sort of mismatch at the peripheral of your vision. There's lots more other fixes as well for VR, but they're the ones that so far I'm quite excited about, and I will say overall that quite oddly for a first beta it's feeling pretty damn solid already, and performance is really good, tested with my 5070 system that I'm still borrowing at the moment from Stormforce, as well as my 5090 system. In the past though, these betas have started really solid, but then Asobo get their knickers in a twist and start adding things, taking things away and creating more problems. So I really hope that this foundation that they've set with Sim Update 6 can actually get better and better, not worse and worse, because that has happened in the past. Please Asobo, let's take our time and get this right. But there's more good news here before I finish, because we've now got added FSR4 support. Sven, if you're watching this, my good friend who is a big AMD fan, please do let me know how you're getting on with it. I have tried it so far, very briefly, but I think I'll do a separate video on FSR4 and LSS 4.5, which is also now supported, because that's quite big news in itself. There's also been improved texture and LOD popping inside the cockpit, and fixed ray march shadows at the far distance as well. It's so good that Asobo are looking at all of the available technology to make sure that the sim can run as best it can be, especially as I say for VR and high resolution headsets, but also for frame generation users when using 2D. But to be fair, you know, I can't remember the last time I flew in 2D. But anyway, I digress. Another highlight I'd like to mention is now in the assistance options you can now start the aircraft without having to do the walk around. For me personally, I actually really like this as an option because I find it can get a bit tedious at times. It depends on my mood really. Sometimes I want to just really do a full flight with the immersion of walking around the plane in VR. It feels fantastic. Other times I just want to get in and get going. So it is great that we've got that option available. Now this is a massive update and has lots of different fixes, but the ones I've talked about today are just some of the highlights. Please do check the link in the notes below so you can check out all of the fixes and updates. And overall, as I say, from my limited time testing, performance feels good. There is very little stutters at this point in time. But remember folks, if you do join the beta, you are there to test and help support this sim to get it to where it needs to be. This is not a quick fire way into the latest updates, because if you get problems with add-ons, there'll be weird stuff that will be going on all over the place. Don't go moaning in the forums, because this is beta and it's beta for a reason. Anyway folks, that will do for this video today. I'll keep you updated with all things Sim Update 6. I'm quite excited about this one, and it's great to see VR is still being worked on. I've got some very cool things to show you this week, so please do stick around, stay tuned. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Take care and bye for now.